god! Jesus
First
Christ.
episode
Well,
of the Cerberus
pod
Assault
stream.
podcast.
Technically, it is
Whoa.
a stream.
So,
Oh my god.
yeah. This is obviously our first podcast from the CA, Cerberus Assault, and today we'll actually be telling the story of how everything began. We're all staff members, and after introducing ourselves, we'll kick off the story. So,
I'd hardly call me a staff member.
well,
It's annoying looking at medallions spinnings.
yeah.
Alright, should I kick it off then?
Yes, you go first.
Alright. I am Aniqua, or also known as Emma. No one really calls me Aniqua in CA. I'm Emma, or Mom. Yeah.
Mostly mom.
Mostly one.
Mostly Mom. Yeah, mostly Mom. But yeah, I am the clan leader. Fun starting this thing together with some lovely people. We'll get more into that later. How far we want to go into. It's
That
not my
like-
job.
So known as robot.
Yeah.
That was
It's a
my
good
fault.
start.
Yeah, Emerald's for
That
some
was
of the
my
worst
fault.
internet.
R2D2.
Yes.
Solar
Am I-
panels.
My bad. That was my fault.
So, how about Viri? You next.
Right, my name's Viri, also known as Dumpy Joe. I am a league moderator, you know, so I ain't got any power. I'm just there to be bullied. And I've been here since the beginning. Right since the start. Right since the crumbling happened. It's just,
The crumbling.
you know, it's good to be here.
Yeah.
It's good to black sheep of the family.
Okay. And
Just all good
Epix.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Epix, or Emmanuel is my real name, but no one calls me that, so just Epix. I'm a league mod as well, and I basically handle stuff that's needed to be handled in the community when it comes to league, if anything. I've been in CA since, I think, August, a few weeks before the EU League finals, and yeah, I've been enjoying my time here since.
Liquid.
No, I have to go. Hi, I'm Liquid. I used
Stop
to.
playing Dark Souls.
No, I quit. I quit. I used to be CS game leader. Now I'm community coordinator. And I used to be. Well, I'm here to get bullied, and I'm Emma's guard dog.
Yes.
You're here to get bullied?
Well, you know.
Are you taking my role?
Yeah, we'll share.
What
We'll
other
share.
purpose do I have, Liquid?
Fight to the death about
You're
it,
just
alright?
taking it away.
Okay. I'll take it back. I'm just Emma's guard dog then.
Yeah. Okay. Jeff.
I am CA Mad Hatter, also known by everyone as my name is Jeff,
No.
because, Channing Tatum. Can't do it as well, though. I am currently CA's officer, and my main role is basically keeping Emma fed with chocolate and Coca-Cola.
And for
Like,
those who
I
don't know, we're sitting like 5 meters apart, which is why
You can,
hear
like,
me.
see
Like,
her back
I
there
can't-
somewhere.
wave if he's not in the way.
Called Coca-Cola and
But
ice drink though. It's called
But,
Poison.
that is probably one of my main roles as an officer, is making sure she's not angry at you guys for not having eaten. Because trust me, she gets grumpy. Very, very grumpy. And I guess I handle problems that come up, but you guys seem to only have problems on Sundays, the one day I'm not home. So thank you. Keep that up, please.
And
Don't. Please.
I mean, quite literally, I log on when I get home on Sunday night, and it's like, what the fuck happened this day? And it's only on Sundays.
Yeah.
So thank you. You make my job easy.
And I'm Medallion, also known as Connor. I've been in CA since about August last year. But the community was already, fully in swing by then. I wasn't one of the originals, but I became the LoL game leader about 3 months after I joined. I'm in charge of passes and fails on the try lists, and yes, I know I've not done them this week.
Oh,
As I
yeah.
pointed out.
I also oversee the league events, and I make decisions for the league side of the community. So now that you know who we are, we should probably introduce the community and how it all began.
Exactly, because in this pod we have 3 people who have been here from the beginning and 3 people who wasn't. I was here from the beginning, Billy was here from the beginning, and Jeff Hatter also here from the beginning. The rest of you joined in later. So
No,
when
I
he
was
starting-
here before anyone else. You just didn't know it yet.
God.
Oh no.
I'm
was
very-
always here.
Stalking, of course.
He was just like channeling his thoughts into our head, and we're like, let's create a community.
Yeah, exactly. Because of him. No, but I mean, basically how it started, because when I was playing on NA, I was part of a community there, and really enjoyed it for the short time that I was there, before I moved back to US with my account. And yeah, so I wanted a community. I was bored on a Sunday when Jeff was not home. So I went on the boards and I literally
Always on
joined.
Sundays.
Always on Sundays, yeah. So I literally joined the first community that I could find. That community was Vibrant Gaming. So I joined there. I'm pretty sure that I joined before you did, Viri. That you joined after me, just slightly after me. It's
Yeah.
basically a year ago, I would say. Around
Nearly
a
a
year
year.
ago.
I think it would be May.
Could have been May. I could check on Engine, but
And I
Doesn't
joined
really matter.
Wyvern the day after her. So.
yeah, exactly. I joined and he had to follow. Such a copy.
she told me to. The guys
Copy.
heard me through her headset, and they're like, make him join. So
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Is Wyvern Gaming the place where the idea to use mythical creatures for clan names came from?
Yes. Yes.
I think so.
well, I
Yeah.
mean, the
Yeah,
clan
that's-
she came from in the States was Dirt Nap Gaming. So.
Oh,
we can come back to the name later, because that will kind of.
Yeah, okay.
No, but I met some cool people. Viri joined slightly after I joined. We have a lot of people still in CA that joined us when we created CA, that joined Vyvern before CA was created.
Name and shame.
Name and shame. I can just name drop a couple.
Yeah.
Killa, Center Knight. Who more do we have? Sky,
you sent
I,
Aldous,
Scottish.
Scottish, yes.
No one knows who Scottish is.
Lauren, not
Hey,
Scottish.
we know who's Scottish. She's like
Emma,
in the
Emma,
FK room right
Emma.
now, isn't she?
I have to say something important though.
Yeah.
I don't know who Senator is, but I know who Requiem Marinea is.
Oh, fuck.
I know who he
That's
is.
bad enough.
It's
Anyway,
like, and
met some cool people.
I don't know
anyway.
who Killa is, but I do know who KG Killa is.
Inside jokes, inside jokes.
Everyone loves KG.
Mhm.
Of course. No, but then I joined there. It was pretty dead when I joined, to be honest, because no one was really doing anything with the league section. So I just started inviting people that I played with. It took me like 2 days to pass trial. Girl, it helps. with
Also known
boobs,
as the
apparently,
fast...
when you go into communities.
Emma will be known as the fastest person to ever get third in
Yeah.
command.
And see,
Yeah.
that was back then when I passed my trial with 2 votes.
Yep. It didn't take much. It was a
didn't.
small community. I was a member after 2 days. I was a recruiter after a week. I was a moderator after 2 weeks, and after 2.5, I was game leader.
You're
That's about how active that community was in this
And then
section.
became game leader, and then I got moderator.
Yeah, Emma didn't know what hit them when she joined.
Yeah, exactly. I just came in like a whirlwind, more or less.
Like a wrecking ball.
No, but I kept working on that on the league side. It grew a lot during those weeks. I think I joined in May, and then suddenly we came on TeamSpeak in June, and it was just an announcement saying, "Yeah, we don't want to do this anymore, so we're shutting
Yeah.
Wyvern down." Out of freaking nowhere. I
Yeah,
was
'cause,
a
like-
game leader, and I had not heard about
yeah,
this
like they didn't
before
tell
they
any-
posted the announcement.
But they didn't
That's
That's
tell.
about how
Complication.
good the leadership in that community was at the time.
Like, they didn't tell anyone they were shutting down. Like they didn't even
Yeah.
give anyone the opportunity to like take it over. Because
No,
I
we
know a few
asked-
people. Yeah, we asked.
No, because what they said
They
in
got-
the announcement,
They got
that came
angry
out-
when we asked.
Yeah.
the thing that came out in the announcement on the TeamSpeak that we were using at the time was basically we're shutting it down. We encourage everyone to go join KG, Combi Gaming. That's where the leaders were going.
Are they still around?
Combi Gaming.
Mhm.
Yes, yeah. They're one of the biggest communities in the world.
The world.
world online
They
community.
strive to
I would
become.
say they have like
biggest.
25,000 members.
Within
Even
League
though
or
I think-
or like all games?
All game.
They're
All games, I
multi-clan,
think.
multi-clan, multi-gaming.
Clan.
So there's a bunch of games. But there was a bunch of us that was like, we don't want to join KG. In KG, they have 25,000 members. We go in there, we're just gonna stay with our clique anyway, or just lose contact. So we just didn't want to do that. So the first thing we did was just look around online. What communities are there? Is there another one that we could go join? I had a little bit of contact with some of them, but there was nothing really that seemed interesting, and none of them were fast enough to get back to me. They got back to me after we already created CA.
Yep. Convict Gaming has 33,000 members.
Okay, so it's Chaos Vanguard that has 20. Yeah, but not all of those are active, let me tell you that.
In the last 24 hours, they've had 400 active members.
Yeah.
That's a
but
really
few
bad
less.
efficiency rate.
Yeah, that's a really bad
Yeah.
efficiency rate. That's another topic.
Pretty shit.
No, but we decided that let's not join something else. Let's just create our own thing because we had a pretty clear. I had a clear view in Vyvern already of what kind of people I wanted in the league section.
And yet you
So,
ended up with us lot, so.
Exactly.
Well, that was an improvement.
Liquid. I don't know how he came in, but yeah, we need.
It was always there, didn't you listen?
It's the beard. The beard is just what pulls people.
No, so that's when all the work started. First we asked if we could take over Wyvern Gaming. They had
They're
a
like,
completely brand new website that they had worked for months.
And they bought
So
a new
we're like-
logo as well.
They bought a new logo.
Yeah,
and
we
scenes,
never
like,
even
okay.
got to see. I
No,
don't
we
think
did
I
see
ever
it.
saw the new.
Yeah,
Did we?
it got live. It went
It was on
live
for a
Okay.
like a week, and then they shut it down. No, because it's just we wanted to take Vyvern over, but they wouldn't let us.
And the funny thing is, they went and bought a new logo without asking any of the members if they could actually draw a logo.
Especially, now we found out they had Sky in the community. That seems a big
Yeah,
mistake.
I know, right?
Yeah,
8
yeah.
hours. No, so we made CA and started advertising it on TeamSpeak, of course, trying to message people, because many people, when this happened, when they shut Vyvern down, many came to me wondering what was going on, because they had no clue, and I could just tell them I had no idea, but that we were creating this new thing, and then started linking it.
Yeah, even
As
in
we
those days, you
created-
were mum.
What did you say?
Said even in those days, you were mum.
Yeah. Of course I was. I wanted to keep the family together.
Aw.
They wanted to split it up, but they wanted to make it huge, and we didn't. But yeah. No, but as we did this, as we created CA, one of the officer from Vyvern Gaming actually typed out, because they had a message on the website, like a new front page basically, where it said that Vyvern had shut down, we're going to KG, join there, they will take good care of you when you join. And then they also, when they just noticed that we were recruiting or asking people to join, maybe Viri should do this
Oh,
one here.
yeah.
once I know you're not
Which is
in
why I
charge.
was so insistent of why this had to be crumbling. This had to be a very crumbly podcast.
Yeah.
Basically, the final thing that they put right at the bottom, there was like a few people, which came out to be nearly everyone. They're making a new community, but I don't think you should join it because it'll probably crumble in another 3 months. And it was like,
No, I think
it was
even
so
said
unnecessary.
1 to 2 months.
Yeah, 1
the
to 2
community
months.
will have crumbled.
Yeah, and it was so unnecessary. Like, why do you need
What
to
a
include
nice
that?
farewell message.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
It's
It was beautiful, guys. It was.
And even funnier when they noticed that this little warning or whatever you should call it, that you don't join this new community because they will just die in a month or two. They actually shut the whole website down. They shut
Yeah.
TeamSpeak down, and a week before they said that they would shut it down because they told me we will keep it up for a week just so that get the message out to people,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
And it's funny
They
because
shut
like
it down.
I was getting messages from members who hadn't been on that day, going, "What the hell happened to the teams?"
Yeah, why is TeamSpeak not working? I got to
Yeah.
say.
So
Like,
all
they
we
don't
did was
see
we
it
just
really.
gave them the link to our new one.
Spammed then spammed Wyvern's League chat.
Yeah.
Spammed it with leads, and they weren't happy about that.
Well, of course they
No,
weren't.
no, they weren't.
But
I
at
don't
the
know
end
why
of the
they
day,
were
they
so
said
upset.
we were going to crumble, and here we are, almost a year later.
But like,
I just don't
Yeah,
know why they
I
got
know,
so
right?
annoyed that we
and it was funny
decided to
because
make our own community.
in the Wyvern game chat, like one of their members just kept putting like random letters in to try and like clear the chat of
Yeah.
our spam.
Yeah, and it's just it was just done in very bad taste. The
Yeah.
whole shutdown part, and then them getting salty that we were creating something new was even worse.
I mean,
I don't know.
you'd-
Maybe they had some deal with KG, like if they moved all the members over, that they would either pass early or get a staff position or something. I don't know.
Yeah, 'cause I mean,
That's
some
all.
communities have like recruiters that have to like meet a certain target every week, don't they? Which is something
Yeah.
crazy. Like,
And at that point, I think we had around 50 active members, maybe.
Wyvern?
Ish. In Wyvern, yeah. We had a shit ton of more members because they've handled the site so poorly.
Hmm.
But from those around 50 members, I think 40 at least joined CA. I think there was
we took a
3 or
big hit.
4 that joined KG, and the rest I don't know where they went, or they've found us long time after,
I mean,
because
who
they didn't know
was
what was happening.
who was the last person from Wyvern Gaming to join CA?
I think that could have been equipment, maybe.
Yeah.
Pilots. Name is Pilots now.
Not 21 pilots. So.
Yeah, 21 Pilots.
Mm.
He joined just like 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
Yeah, fair enough.
So he's pretty new
Yeah,
in CA, but we all know him from Wyvern.
yeah. Well, you all.
Wait,
Yeah.
21 Pilots was Wyvern?
Yeah, equipment.
Yes.
He was RuneScape.
Oh, that's
doing a
equipment?
game leader or mod or something.
Oh. I
See?
pay attention, guys.
He must have joined on a
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah. No, but it was just.
Yeah.
It was a very. And yeah, the name, we can come back to that. The name Cerberus is because we wanted something mythological, just to keep
I
some
mean, quite
kind of.
Yeah, because originally
There
it
was like 20
so-
of us sitting on
yeah.
random Wikipedias looking up mythological creatures
Because like
for
I
like
think-
4 hours
Yeah.
before we settled.
like I think
Yeah.
it came to the conclusion it was going to be Cerberus pretty soon. But then it was what
Yes.
came after that because we were going to originally have Cerberus Gaming, but CG can't really have that.
No.
Oh, yeah, I think people know that you can't really have
We
that.
we wanted an unique tag.
Yeah.
So-
Let's say that. 'Cause,
So
yeah.
we took Assault because the best out of the worst.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say it like that. That's me.
It was kind of like that clown fiesta of naming the podcast medallion.
Oh, gee, I mean,
was
that
how
was pretty
naming
horrible.
the community became.
Or CA Goldcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, so obviously that's how CA began. It's quite an avid story. I mean, that's the first time I've heard it. I think it's probably the first time Liquid and Epics have heard it in full as well.
Yeah.
So
Pretty much.
yeah, it's nice to know that it was. CA wasn't exactly built on stable ground, was it? It was,
No, it was
kind
built.
of.
It was a mess.
Yeah.
It was a good mess.
The phrase
Crumbling-
wasn't built in a day, but CA was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And
It was
yeah.
built in like 4 hours. I mean, from the time Wyvern shut down, we had a TeamSpeak and a website already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we can credit members at that time for, that everything was handled so fast.
Mhm.
And that's when we had like our amazing member who never came onto the TeamSpeak. He would just show up once a month, donate a whole month, and then disappear.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I was like Wolf's friend.
That was the
Yeah.
website.
Yeah, like he
Pawn
donated
Stars,
90 days. Yeah,
Pawn
Pawn
Stars.
Stash. I think it was Pawn Stash. Yeah, he donated 90 days. Then came back like 2 weeks later, like, oh sorry guys, I haven't been on. Donate another 90 days, and then just disappeared. Like he's been
We
gone
haven't seen him since.
ever since. And it's just.
The hero
He's
we
still
really need right
funding
now.
our website. Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good he did that because we don't need anyone else to donate days.
That's pretty good. I mean, obviously, I'm sure we've got plenty of people who would donate when we get to that point, but
Yeah, we got plenty of
yeah,
days left.
indeed.
We have no problem
Yeah.
at all.
Then you got Ed who donated simply because he was so OCD about the fact that the bar wasn't full.
hmm
So he went and voted Dave until the bar was full.
So
That was also one of the things that the Wyvern's clan leaders was like, yeah, it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of money to run a community. They don't know what they're getting themselves into.
I mean, to be fair, Discord wasn't out. At first.
Discord wasn't
Oh, yeah,
out,
yeah.
no. But we had
We
it.
use TeamSpeak.
I mean, when we were on TeamSpeak, we had a free TeamSpeak server. Didn't even have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Thanks to
Yeah.
Doofus.
Indeed. So anyway, that's how CA began, and it was quite a good story actually. But CA.
Want to tell the grandchildren about?
Indeed, yes. Well, anyway, what is CA like nowadays? That's the question. What makes us special?
Terrible. It's awful.
It's really not terrible, Viren. It's really
I
not
know,
terrible.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You'll hurt our
Crumbling hasn't
feelings.
even begun.
Yeah.
I didn't hurt no.
I mean, there's a
Well,
few
you see-
there's a few things we really don't like about CA, like Mandals, but
Oh,
Do you know who came up with the term Mandel?
you.
Me.
It was your fault.
I was in a call with Pontus when he was burning a candle, and it just kind of happened.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing. Good job.
Yep.
No, but I don't know. Like in
It was
the
me
when
and
we
him.
created CA, as or even in Vyvern,
Mhm.
I at least had a very clear picture of what kind of people I want in a community and what,
And that's why
to
we've,
create a community.
that's why we've
Basically,
got a fairly
guys,
strict
Emma
trial,
is
isn't it?
Khaleesi, and she wanted followers.
Yeah.
But we've still kind of changed over time, haven't we? With like the age limit and
Yes.
stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
We have.
We've gone more
I mean,
social.
We've gone more social. I mean, it's a very social community now. We've got a strict age limit, which we are enforcing. According to recent announcements, at least.
Which
and
is 18.
we've got a
Fair
fairly
stuff.
diverse trial system, really. I mean, we get a few people coming in and they don't get many votes, and it's kind of like a self-filtering system.
Yeah.
You only get into
There's-
CA if an overwhelming majority of people want you to be in CA, as
Yeah.
opposed to we want as many people as possible, and people
Yeah.
get lost among the masses.
Yeah.
So even
Compared to, let's say Vyvern, for example, you passed into Vyvern on 2 votes. If you got
Yep.
2 yes votes, you were in.
yeah.
I was in 2 yes votes.
Mhm. Whereas I mean, we've declined
And
people
I
who've
have
had.
heard that in some of the bigger communities, like CVE and KG, that can sometimes be the case too.
Hmm.
That you don't need many votes to get in.
Yeah.
As long as there's more yes votes than no votes, then you're in.
And now it's like when you have no votes, we kind of look at the comments, and one no vote can like screw over 10 yes
It
votes.
really can, because I mean, we'd
Yeah.
rather make not make one person unhappy for the sake of
No, but it has been some changes. We've fixed the system as we've been going. We started basically with the exact same system we had in Vyvern, just because that was what we were used to working
Yeah.
with.
Indeed.
And then we've kind of changed it and made it better.
Yeah, that's what we like to hear. I mean, it's becoming more and more structured. We've got the every Sunday we look at doing the passes and fails. Yes, we know we
That's
missed this
just the
one.
week section, though.
Yeah,
But
but
Almost
bit
every
late.
Sunday.
I mean, it might be that
Let's see
Counter-Strike
here.
does something
Let's see
similar.
here. Let's see here, Medallion.
Yeah.
What people could be members right now that aren't.
Oh, let's leave that till after the podcast, Jeff.
Oh,
But I mean, we have actually shown steady growth for the last few months. We've not been growing too quickly unless we let Maisie Wild on League Connect.
Yeah, sure. We've not been growing like huge
No.
numbers, but
To-
we were
to-
growing more
to-
active.
Yeah.
exactly. To be honest, we haven't grown at all. We've actually gone down in amount of members.
But we've
You're not
gone,
meant to say
Yeah.
that.
but we've gone up
Yeah,
in
but
active
that's
members,
true,
I
that's
think.
true. And that's
Yeah,
also something that is good, because like we have around 200 members. We have over 200 members now,
Yeah.
but we're around 200 members. Among them, I can say that at least 80% have been active, like checked the website within 1 week.
Yeah.
Compared to, say, the bigger communities with 20, like CP who has around 25 and
Mhm.
KG that has 33 or whatever.
Hmm.
The percentage of people that have been on their website is nowhere near our numbers.
Indeed.
Just
Yeah.
because we are strict with, if you're not active and you haven't told us why you're not active, then you get removed.
Yeah.
And you're welcome back, but you have to do a retrial again.
And you have to hope your friends still remember who you are.
Exactly. And that they actually message. Because I mean, yeah.
But what it means is our active members have all got a place here. They're all, it's very rare that you'd be left out because you've earned your way into the community.
Yeah.
And we've actually got a very diverse range of members. We've got people all over the world. It's not like it's. I mean, okay, there's a lot of people in the UK, a lot of people in Netherlands, but we do have a very diverse community, and we filled in a member map not too long ago.
And that one goddamn American.
There's more than one
Oh,
American.
yes, two
There's
Americans.
more than one American now,
More
Liquid. We're taking
Americans.
over.
That's two,
Oh,
at
I'm
least.
American, by the way, guys. Hi.
Do you really think anyone needed to
America.
be assured of that?
People out there not paying
Oh, no, it's
attention.
not.
I mean,
Yeah.
do I gotta get out my American flag and start
It's
waving
like
it?
people who think that Nick is from France. He always goes nuts when someone says that.
You should stop saying oui.
I just realized, guys, I don't own an American flag.
Wow, that's disappointing.
You're not a real American.
But I mean,
I've got a like sports team's flag from the States.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of games that we play, I mean, the main ones are League of Legends and Counter-Strike. Obviously, I'm the League of Legends game leader. Liquid was, until very recently, the Counter-Strike game leader. He's now passed that role on to Ismo.
He has now joined Maisie.
Yes, in the pretend rank we made for Maisie.
That's true. It was the rank we made for Maisie.
But now it's a real thing, and Liquid is doing community coordination, which means
Another one of those times when people did that and kept trying to come up with names for something.
yeah. But now I mean, Liquid, your job's really going to be more to do with the streaming and the social side of it, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, mostly the stream side and social media, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So basically, tweet anything you want to be tweeted to Liquid. Just pester him, fill his inbox up, drive him wild.
No,
He'll go for it.
not his. Do the Cerberus assault one, because we have a Cerberus assault.
Well, yeah, but if you want anything
Which-
to be tweeted by the Cerberus assault bot, that's what to send it to as well.
They're poking at you, Liquid.
Yeah. And you just tag, or you just at Cerberus assault.
Indeed.
I click on it now.
Yeah. But I mean, on top of those two games, we've also got the Rekindle Blizzard section, which is making a comeback now. We've got the.
Yeah, it is. It's so exciting.
I've actually started putting my effort into Hearthstone because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I have even downloaded Hearthstone again.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
We've got obviously Jake and Conlington looking after Blizzard, and
Oh,
the
we have
man
more.
formerly
Don't
known
forget
as.
Noit.
Well, I was going to say the man formerly known as Leffer Awesome, because I really don't know how to pronounce his new name.
Just
You
say
know-
Noit.
It wasn't until like 4 days ago that I realized Noit was left. Sorry, I'm sorry.
But obviously that Blizzard section's rekindling. You know, we're getting Hearthstone tournaments going, and of course we've got the massive World of Warcraft event coming up very soon. And I
I'm
expect
so excited.
it's going to be a lot of fun. We need to get everyone in the community
Actually,
involved
it'll be
in
the
this game.
first time. I always refuse to play World of Warcraft,
Yeah,
and now I've gotta actually play it.
yeah.
I was at where Emma works in one of the towns here.
Yeah.
I was going through a box that I found in the building, and there was a CD copy of Warcraft 3.
That's an
like-
artifact, is that?
It was.
Now we need to remind Liquid to turn his camera back on because it has disappeared.
Oh, what the fuck?
Wait
Hi.
to see your pretty face.
But on top of that, I mean, obviously we've got Blizzard section now, and obviously I'm sure there'll be a lot of people playing Overwatch when it releases, not too far from now. We also have, thanks to Emma mostly, quite a diverse tabletop activity.
Tabletop. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Because
Oh god.
we've now, because the technology has gone too far, we've now got offline board games online.
Liquid only cares if it's Yahtzee.
Yeah.
I think the technology has gone just right, actually, with that. So much fun.
All right. Bullying in terms of CA is only acceptable if it's directed at Viri.
Bullying is calmed down. The bullying is calmed down. It used to be full out.
Yeah,
mean-
time to start that again, by the way.
We do take things very seriously, though. We don't
Yes.
get that many complaints from our members, but if we do, I mean, we'll send in the relevant game leader. If that doesn't work, we'll send in Jeff, who goes in with a sledgehammer. And if that doesn't work, we send in Emma, who gets the cat claws out, and
Which in
No,
turn sends her
no.
guard
Cat
dog.
claws, I just cut their heads off.
Yeah, that's very true.
It's not a sledgehammer, it's Thor's ban hammer.
Yeah, I mean, to this date, I think Emma's the only person to ever IP ban people within the community, and it's only happened.
I've
a few
done it.
times. Oh, okay.
I think I've
IP banned like 5 of Viri's friends.
Well, they don't-
don't mention them though.
Yeah. But we also do have coaching within the community. It's starting to pick up again. We've got people who are higher ranked in various games. I know the Counter-Strike section, they get people involved. They play on low-level accounts to help their newer players. I mean, if I went onto Counter-Strike, I'd probably shoot myself in the foot before I killed an enemy. So I might be in need of one of these coaching sessions.
Well, the first.
Myself in both foot.
You would be the first one in Counter-Strike to actually shoot yourself in the foot, by the way. So, that'd be a whole achievement.
I'd probably find a way.
In the game programming, it's not possible, and he went and did it.
It'd be like a ricochet.
Now, the first goal of the CS:GO coaching would be whoever.
That would also be impressive in Counter-Strike.
Yeah, but on top of that, we do also have League of Legends coaching.
Yeah, we actually have a new coach that I'm gonna put out his introduction later on the site.
Is this the most moist of coaches?
Oh, no.
Yes, it's the very moistest and dankest of coaches.
Is it the one who says penis?
Probably.
Yes.
Okay.
But obviously, if you are looking for coaching within Counter-Strike or within League of Legends, there's places on the forums, or you can ask in Discord, and I'm sure we'll point you in the right direction.
You know, I would go.
And what's the point in coaching if we can't put our newfound skills to the test? As such, we are organising lots of tournaments. We've actually got a partnership with Battlefy nowadays. I think Emma's probably the most qualified to talk about this.
Well, basically what it is that we get a little more intimate contact with them, be able to talk about changes that needs to be made, but that we think would be good to make, and also a small sum of money if we reach certain goals every month.
Yeah, and that allows us to provide, prizes and put on more competitions, and it's an incentive for us to get more people to join, so it makes us more active.
And hopefully with the new, with Hearthstone and the new tournaments we do there, we can actually more easily... No, it's not a lot of
about
money.
the money.
I know.
It's just a win-win for the members, really, and the community growing.
It's a win-win for the members, it's a win-win for us, it's a win-win for Battlefy.
Yeah, because the more money we get, the more tournaments we run, the more money we get again. That means we get bigger prizes, better prizes, more tournaments, for prizes.
Exactly. And for Battlefy, it's the fact of the more people that uses and promotes their site, the better.
For them as well.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So Battlefy is obviously good for us.
Yeah.
I think the biggest tool in our kind of community feeling and always being engaged with the community has been the change from TeamSpeak to Discord.
I totally agree. Even though not everyone was happy about that change.
No.
Don't be a broom.
Be a broom. Yeah.
Because there were quite a few of us who were, were a bit old. I mean, some of us were still quite happily use Ventrilo and TeamSpeak version 1.
Ventrilo. I think I've used Ventrilo 1.
Yeah. But obviously we got quite accustomed to TeamSpeak version 3, which means obviously we were quite stuck in the past, and asking us to move and change again, it was a difficult process.
Yeah, and it was a lot of sour faces in the beginning. And but to be honest, I mean, we didn't just it wasn't just a decision that let's change. We did actually say, okay, we're gonna try this program out. Or I think we started saying we're gonna 2 weeks. Yeah. Exactly. We're gonna start trying this out for 2 weeks, see how it is, and we moved everyone there, made sure that everyone knew, which wasn't hard since most of us, the staff, had TeamSpeak open at the same time just to direct people.
Yep.
We used it for 2 weeks. Then I think we decided to extend that period.
And I don't think we ever stopped extending it.
No, we after
we're still on trial with Discord.
Exactly. No, but after 3 or 4 weeks, we had an actual vote on the forums, Discord or TeamSpeak, where we had put down pros and cons for both, and Discord won.
I think we had the vote during the actual trial first 2 weeks as well, just to kind of see what the interest was. And I think the majority was still Discord, but there were an actual meaningful amount of people who actually still wanted TeamSpeak. But then as we went on, people kind of got used to it, the perks and pros of using Discord.
After that initial vote that we decided we were gonna keep trying it just to make sure, because 2 weeks wasn't really enough to.
And that was also really early in development of Discord, and it's been
it's a brilliant
improved a
program
lot.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And, like,
so. I love this
I
program
think-
so much.
One of the things that people helped them push over the limit, the fact that, I mean, I know a lot of our members have their own servers on Discord because it's so easy to create your own personal server and just have one.
Yeah, indeed.
And also
Yeah.
the fact that the app is fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, Discord's got over TeamSpeak and Mumble. It's free for starters. It's got very, very good member and role systems. There's brilliant chat channels. The mobile app is very, very, very usable compared to any of the other contemporary ones.
Oh yeah.
Or like it
it
actually
does-
worked.
Yeah, it's got file
The-
sharing
the-
and
the
image
cap-
sharing.
Yeah, the cap on how many people you can be on one server is also extremely high
I'm
for
pretty
a
sure it got
free program.
increased Last patch.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's changed.
what is the
Switched from
cap right
to
now?
now 5K.
0.5. Now it's 5K. Yeah,
5,000 people can be on your server, guys.
online. So you can have
Online.
even more people on the server, but that's not.
Yeah, I mean, it works almost like Facebook Messenger combined with Twitter for the general chat, combined with TeamSpeak, but with better sound quality, with a good image sharing and file sharing service. It's just kind of a good all-round program.
Which is
Also
getting
recently
better
with
and better.
friend list,
Yes.
Yes.
like PMs and everything.
Very, very user-friendly as well.
Yeah.
Although we do get told
Lots
off for
of features
overuse
planned.
of the @everyone tag.
Yeah, well that's
Really?
hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
I
also
almost
the fact that it's still developing. It's
Yeah.
constant changes. I mean, the program Discord now compared to when we started trying it is a totally different program almost.
and I mean they update it all the time. And I mean every week you can when it updates you get a full list of what they changed, and then they've also got like change
Plan
logs of
changes.
what's like you can
Yeah.
look through the plan changes.
And soon for us, since we have tend to like video chats a lot, I've used different sites, both Google Hangout and
Rabbit chat.
Rabbit.
Is it
Rabbit
Cast?
Cast.
Yeah.
No,
Chat?
it's a Rabbit, but the Rabbit Cast is when you share a screen, basically.
That's
I think
what
it's just
watch on
Rabbit.
CSM.
Exactly. But because Discord is in implementing video chat later. Don't know
TM.
when.
Yeah.
Soon TM.
And private
Soon-
chat with
soon,
multiple
soon.
people.
Which is going to be interesting to know, like how many people you can actually be in a video chat, and also like group text chats and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I mean if they're gonna try and like because what Skype is like 25 people can be in a video chat.
Yeah.
No.
Is it 15?
No, I
think
don't
it's
know actually.
10 or something.
I think it's 10.
No. Google Hangouts is 10, but Skype is
6
I,
video.
I don't know. I think you can get Skype Premium and stuff like that. But anyway, we're getting on a bit of a tangent there, guys.
Yeah, that doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Well, that
Right.
did bring on to another thing that we do quite often.
25
which is,
people in a
Right.
Skype video
you
call.
should do.
We do the Hangout nights quite often, as Emma mentioned, with the Rabbit Cast and the
Yep.
Rabbit Chat.
Which is
It's
nice.
another good thing. I mean, there've been some nights that shall never ever be forgotten on Rabbit.
There
and,
has been the twerks and
Yes.
the occasional strip teases.
And the
yeah.
occasional
Was
nipple rub.
impressed.
Yeah. Has happened.
It hasn't been in the last ones lately, though.
No, but it is a nice little thing. I mean, we all get together on a video call. We'll chat nonsense. A lot of people will drink. The Mandel will make an appearance. There'll usually be some vaguely pornographic dancing.
Working by
Definitely, a lot of One Pieces show up.
Yeah,
Yes.
we did have the formal evening as well. That was rather nice.
The formal evening was fun. I got to pull out my red shirt.
Yeah. Emma got the little black dress. Everyone
Yeah.
got in the suits. It was, that was a good night.
See in the Twitch chat, hashtag free the nipple.
Yeah,
That
Hashtag-
happened too. In
yeah.
one of the hangouts. They're nice. Some of them are more eventful than others, but all of them are
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Karaoke
just,
night. That's fun.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
of course. I mean, karaoke night's basically the same thing, apart from people trying to sing along to songs. Which
High School
Right.
Musical
Same
always
programs.
makes an appearance.
mixed results, and there's usually a lot of Disney on those nights when the girls get involved. But
Hey, not only the girls.
it is.
I know how
It
much,
is.
I
It-
know how
No,
much
no,
people
no.
like to sing from Milan and stuff. That's
Yeah,
Don't tell me it's
TAM
just the
Disney
girls.
marathons are pretty common, I think. Like
They
when
are
the
indeed.
the karaoke lasts, It just goes more and more Disney and ABBA.
Hey, I threw in some DreamWorks and 20th Century Fox last time.
Yeah.
Anastasia ain't Disney.
I did not know that.
That's right.
But also, because it's on the list, I do have to mention rice. What's rice all about?
I don't know. Apparently, it's
My
racist.
favorite is what you can put into the chat that pull up the Naughty Boys list. Like, frickin', this is Blink. Your name comes up on our Naughty Boys list all the damn time.
No, not now. We've removed rice. Basically, we have a naughty list.
No.
Words that gets flagged. Rice is not on
Yeah.
there.
Not anymore. But no, this is Blink is
But it
flagged
was.
for ISIS.
Oh, he's flagged for ISIS. Yeah, that's right.
Because right in the middle of his name is the word ISIS.
Yeah, it's
So it's
interesting.
like, I get this random message saying Emma has said ISIS in the chat, and I was like, what? Emma talking about it? Nope. She tagged this as Blink, and it flagged her.
Yeah, an interesting bot for sure.
Yeah.
I think it's, how did people learn that, right? Like, who told the
I
people?
think that someone said that can we stop saying rice? It triggers the bot, and then it just went off after.
Oh yeah, yep, that
Now-
happens.
Telling people not to do something.
Fury was tagged for naughty words.
Now, Avid, what you may need to know is that we do have a podcast coming up in the future with that topic. The sexism within gaming. We're having a Girls' Night podcast, which will be tackled by the girls.
We won't
this year.
necessarily talk about that, but
We'll
yeah,
talk about that. You will.
at one point, yeah, it's kind of unavoidable. To be honest, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, there will be a girls' pod or pods. We will probably have them in the future as soon as I get my internet, so I can actually host it and stream it without lagging.
I will probably be doing a lot of random bullshit gaming podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of. I'm really good on the random bullshit.
I mean,
Yeah, that's probably me. That's probably.
what
Yeah,
I'd like to do as
will
well
be in
is...
there. I'll probably pull Medallion in.
Yeah. I mean, I'm expecting Jeff to do a Dungeons and Dragons podcast one day.
Yeah, we will. We got to do a Game of Thrones one too.
Oh yeah, of course.
You and me, like after that new episode, we're gonna sit down and talk.
No. We're gonna do it on episode 9.
That's true, episode 9.
Yeah.
But we gotta do like that beginning one when the season first starts to see how our feelings towards it's gonna
True.
go.
Okay.
You do it halfway after 2 or 3 episodes.
No, because they're usually quite quiet by then. Middle of the road. But
I
anyway,
guess.
Or we could do one before the first episode.
We could do that.
Hype.
Yeah, I mean, we do have a lot of girls in CA. That's one of the nice things about being such an open familial community is that everyone is involved, and we're open to anyone as long as you're a nice person.
Yeah.
And that has made a lot of people feel more comfortable, and that's why we've
Yeah.
got such a diverse
And
mix
I
of people.
would say especially some of the girls that are more the quiet, shy types. I mean, the types that are more outspoken and can tell people to fuck off when they're being morons.
Like
Those survive.
Language.
But the shyer tops, yeah, and like me.
Language, Emma.
But the shyer types usually they go hiding and they don't dare to come in, or they don't feel like they belong in the community setting. Because to be honest, I can just speak from my own experiences, really, and I haven't really had many bad ones. The only one in communities I had was from Dirtnap Gaming in NA that I was part of. I think during my first week I had to contact a moderator 3 times about one specific guy that just wouldn't leave me alone
Yeah,
at all.
Was not me.
No, not Jeff.
it wasn't me.
So I mean, and I'm pretty outspoken, and I didn't really care because I could just tell him to go somewhere else in a less polite way.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking about the Shire girls that doesn't do that.
They're the ones with hairy feet.
When she kept saying Shire girls, that's what I was thinking. And the first time she
more
said it, I was
shy.
like, wait.
Hobbits.
Yeah, but I think that's the reason why so many of the girls feel comfortable in CA
Yeah.
and the quieter types.
I mean,
if I don't think I haven't had a single issue so far with one of the girls coming about one of the guys, because I think our trial system is good enough to keep those kind of types out, and the fact that we at this point have enough good people in here that if they would hear something, they would react.
to be fair, it's usually the guys who get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, I guess. True that. But yeah. So I think.
Oh, they aren't at all.
Yeah. I mean, it's an adult community. We're, very well behaved.
It's like we have the trial period, that kind of make things weird and awkward.
Indeed. But anyway, we've spoken about how CA is now, and obviously everyone's rekindled their love of the community. But what's coming up in the next few weeks? I mean, Liquid, I'll let you handle what's coming up in the Counter-Strike section.
Oh yeah.
Gosh, he doesn't even know what I think.
It's just let's fill a few moments of airtime while we let Liquid open up the calendar.
We have this Saturday the 1v1 championship, or tournament, and then I would have to pick up the calendar.
I don't even know if they've put anything in like the calendar yet, but I know they've been talking about surf nights and stuff, so there are events in the plans.
I'm so bad at that.
Okay, next week Friday we have random game modes night, and then next week Saturday.
What are the game modes in Counter-Strike?
Gun game, deathmatch casual, and shit, what's it called again? Yeah, another one. Demolition.
Another one. Oh yeah,
Demolition. No.
Is that like gun game? Man?
Okay.
Yeah, gun game and casual.
Yeah.
And then that Saturday we have hide and seek.
Hide and seek.
As plain as it goes, just hide on the map and do not be found.
And do not be found.
Do not be found. Yeah,
seriously?
That's how you do it.
Sounds good enough.
CS:GO hide and seek, just hide and not be found.
Yeah.
That sounds quite good fun, actually.
Even I could do that.
Yeah.
It doesn't involve shooting.
Yeah.
Or knifing. Killing in general.
And then seeing Emma like on top of a car.
Emma, that's not how you hide, Emma.
And Emma's just
I'll give you another shot, Emma. Go. I'll turn around.
Emma's just standing in a corner, thinking, if I can't see them, they can't see me.
Exactly, facing the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the obvious spots are always the best.
Who is C?
What? Jeff appears to be lagging, so.
Am I lagging?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shall we move on? Now, because I have the power of being league game leader, I can also delegate responsibilities. So, Mr. Epix, what are we doing with League Legends in the next few weeks?
Not a lot, I believe, yet planned, but we do have the... What was the thing?
We've got the 1v1 tournament next
yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah, the 1v1, the monthly 1v1 tournament, which tends to be pretty... Yeah, I have lost and I have won. It's pretty even and usually pretty varied in terms of who wins, which is always exciting. Lots of salt and stuff, which is fun.
Yes,
I remember,
a lot of salt and a lot of raging.
The last one I was in, I ended up going against Jip in round 1. So I played.
No, Jip. He's our biggest tryhard.
I played Timo.
Put it nicely. The biggest tryhard we have.
I played Timo, and he's about to farm minion 100, and I ran up and flying shot at him. He couldn't kill the minion, and he got so pissed at me.
He hates winning by minions. He wants to kill his opponents. He hates winning by farming.
He hates dying as well.
Yeah, or the other person winning by farming is even worse. Then the rules are shit.
I went up against Jip as heal barrier Timo.
Nice.
Why? Why?
Because it pissed him off.
Put Jip on tilt, win the game.
He did
We
not
also
want to
have
win like
the round robin tournament.
Yes, the
As well,
random
coming
round
in.
robin
The
actually.
random one
Yeah.
with random teams, is it?
Is this the one that's
Basically-
open to everyone?
No.
No.
No, it's
the
a CA
random
one.
round robin is CA only. Basically, what we
That
do
is-
is you sign up on Battlefy, and then there's an automatic draft you can do on Battlefy, which
Mhm.
automatically places everyone who's checked in into a team, and spreads the high yellow people out. So you get pretty even teams. Not
Ish.
always, since it doesn't take into consideration what roles you main.
Mm-hmm.
But usually the high yellow people can be a little more diverse than the low yellow people.
Yeah.
But that is usually a lot of fun.
Yeah, indeed.
And we have used, I think the last one we had 5 teams, actually, which is 25 people. And for a community that's almost only 200 members, 25 people in the same event is
Reasonably good.
kind
Very
of
good.
pretty good, I would
Yeah.
say.
And
And it also has Riot prizes this time. Don't miss it.
rub your hands together and get those good Riot goodies.
Mm-hmm.
And now, finally, what do we have coming in general? Because we did mention not too long ago we're coming up to a 1-year anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
We forgot to mention the Blizzard tournament, though. We have
Of
a new
course, yeah.
coming out.
Right,
Or
Jeff,
it's
you're an all-purpose officer. What are we? What's happening in Blizzard?
I'm bringing it up.
So we've got this Blizzard section growing, and Hearthstone tournament coming up. I believe they're just talking about it. They've been posting about it. They want to do another one. What, this Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's
When I'm
before.
not, I got my Hearthstone going. I got some cards. I'm getting ready to play, and they schedule it for the day I'm not home.
But
Once again,
worth to
everything on the day
mention-
I'm not home.
Yeah, worth to mention on this tournament is that it will only be base decks played, which
Oh,
means that
see,
even
that'd
the
be
Hearthstone
perfect for
noobs like
me.
myself that can't play worth
That's
a
a pretty
shit
fun idea. I like it.
could actually play. So I'm
That'd be-
hoping we get a lot of new Hearthstone players that haven't really played much maybe, but would like to try it.
All right, so let's see here. We've decided to make another
And-
Hearthstone event.
This tournament is only CA.
Mm-hmm.
Only see.
Only CA, at
Only
least for the
Makes
beginning.
sense with the basic rule.
I mean,
So this is like who's the best of the best in CA.
yeah, but this is a free.
And we might even put you on, since it's an only
Who can
a
top
CA
it?
only. Your name is gonna end up on the Hall of Fame if you win.
Mhm.
Oh,
And as I mentioned earlier, we've obviously got the World of Warcraft event coming up, which is to
hype,
coincide
hype.
with the Warcraft movie release.
yes.
And I feel like this might be a good time to mention, for people in the UK, myself, Icy, and Fuzzy Sky will be going to see the Warcraft movie in Leeds on the day of release. If anyone would like to join us, you're more than welcome.
I have a feeling.
Yes,
Emma probably wants to go see it.
Yeah.
I do. I actually have a friend, a female friend, who messaged me. We haven't seen each other in months, and she messaged me like, "You used to play World of Warcraft, right? Would you like to go see it with me?" I'm like, okay.
I know I
Yes,
want to
no
see
one
it.
else
She's
to
not
play
played a
with.
computer game in her life. Tell you that.
Yeah.
You might have played The Sims, actually. Once or twice.
Yeah.
The hell, Joby?
No. Anyway.
But obviously the big events. I mean, we've got things coming up for the 1-year anniversary as well, haven't we? Which have not, well, they've not been disclosed yet. That doesn't mean they haven't been decided. It does really. But yeah, we will have some fun things coming up for the CA 1-year anniversary in mid to late June.
The weekend.
Indeed, culminating in the biggest event in CA history.
Hype. Closure.
Yeah.
Closure.
You see, Joby.
CA meetup.
Yeah.
And there are still I think we're 14 people confirmed right now.
Yes. So we have between 5 and 6, maybe a couple more if we get a couple of desperate people. Spaces available for the CA meetup, which will be taking place in July. We have found a lovely, awesome house with lots of bedrooms in Germany, in Cologne, we can rent. The house has been booked, and we've got an action-packed weekend, including nights of tabletop games, formal attire, going out hitting Cologne in full force. It's going to be a great event.
It's gonna be so
Yeah.
much fun. Holy crap, I'm so hyped.
Yeah,
Gonna be lots of fun.
and it's everyone does need to bring some formal wears, formal clothing, and also
Yes.
recommend that everyone has at least one piece of CA clothing.
Why?
That worth to mention also. Some people might not know that we actually have the CA shop
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
indeed.
where you can buy clothing with the CA.
Wait, Killa has
Oh.
linked it in chat a little bit ago.
Perfect.
For people.
And what most people might not know is that everything you buy there, 20% of that goes into EA PayPal.
Which means more prizes.
Yeah. All right. So apparently, right now, I am tilting Joby
How does that work?
by saying Hearthstone wrong.
Hearthstone?
Hearth. It's Hearthstone.
Oh.
I have installed
I-
like 300 of these in my time. I know how it is actually supposed to be said. It is a
I-
hearth.
It's me who's retarded. I just say Hearthstone. 'Cause
They are reasonable.
care.
I mean, it's because it's like we don't make them ourselves. They're just from a standard retail store. They just do the printing for us. They're not actually vastly different in price to the regular clothing prices. I think Jeff's rocking one of our t-shirts right now. Actually, if he
yes.
yeah.
And if you hold on for a second.
And I will very soon be ordering, since I'm the head chef in the community, while Jeff's the CA apron.
No, but the meetup is gonna be so much fun.
Yeah.
It's what I'm looking forward most here, I think.
Indeed. It's going to be it's going to be a great event, and I think it's going to round off the first year of Cerberus Assault very nicely.
I think so too.
Yeah. Now,
And if any of you guys out there, members, have any ideas on what to do over the weekend where we're celebrating CA 1 year anniversary, there's a thread on the forum for this. You can also just message one of the staff. We'll then send it on to the rest.
All right.
yes, indeed.
Currently, I cannot find mine, but here is Emma's.
But
Oh, that's nice.
Comic
Now,
Sans.
Later on in the day, later on tonight, I'll be setting up a couple of forum threads. One of them will be requesting ideas and volunteers for the podcast itself. We will need guests and members, but also ideas and requests for how we should celebrate our 1 year CA anniversary. Those threads will be up later. And finally, we do want to reinvigorate the CA plays of the week. Now,
Yes.
before it was primarily League and Counter-Strike, and it was only good plays, and we weren't getting very many responses because obviously everyone in CA is terrible at the games they play.
And the problem is that a lot of the plays that we did get, they were
Let's
set.
just say we're overly critical of ourselves.
are,
We don't
yes.
think we make good plays,
Definitely.
even though we do.
Yeah. So
Sometimes.
we're actually opening it up to Hearthstone, League, Counter-Strike, obviously, and any other game that we do play. Even big wins in tabletop games, but also we're opening it up to the comedy plays, the accidental headshots, the moment you accidentally screw over your own teammates in League, Killer's Corky Valkyrie,
Oh yeah.
amongst
Okay.
other things.
That's
So
great.
Fails, funny moments, good plays, anything goes.
yes,
Send
indeed.
it in.
Because if this podcast becomes a regular event, it's going to be the perfect place to include those funny plays. So it's been an absolute pleasure this evening, and I think it's we've got a couple of minutes left. Do we have any questions from the chat? Do any of our lovely staff members?
Questions from the chat.
You've got 2 minutes till our hour is up.
Haven't really paid attention to that at all.
I have. I've been posting.
That Gorky though.
The quirky play, it's awesome.
Indeed.
I
Well,
like how all our heads are like pointed away from the cameras
yeah, to
right
the second
now.
screens.
I can
Um,
move my things over to the screen.
I mean, I personally record if I'm streaming.
Oh god,
I've got-
avid podcast viewers here because of Friendly Ed.
Yeah. I personally recommend using things like Baron Replay or just using OBS to record your
Yeah.
plays.
Baron replays
I
definitely.
actually played a game of League with Ed and Tess today. It was weird.
It was weird. Yeah.
Can I say
Yeah,
something?
like, cause I mean, it's been a while.
Can I say something?
Yes, you can, Barry.
Don't send clips the day before the patch hits. Then you can't use them. That's
Yeah,
that's all I wanted to say because that's what
I
happened
try to be quick
sometimes.
with recording them when you email them, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, or you can always, if you get the file, you can always turn it into a straight-up video yourself and send that. Even though it's a larger file, it does preserve it indefinitely then.
I would prefer not to get video files when it comes to that, because it's easier to just take the replay.
I must send you video
With that
files all the time now, Epic.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
Epic's just like, that's why I got a delete button.
These videos we post, no.
But anyway, that brings the podcast to an end. Do we have anything else to say? Anyone on the panel?
Joe has have that beard. I'm not saying it wrong. If they want it to be said the way they want it to be said, they would have spelt it right.
Yeah. Well, okay.
The way they spelt it, they are saying it wrong.
Let us end the game by tilting Joe, or end the show. 3 will all say Hearthstone. So 1, 2,
Hearthstone.
3, Hearthstone.
Hearthstone.
Hearthstone?
Oh my god.
Basically, Blizzard is wrong. That's the whole point here.
But anyway, that's the show at an end. So
Thank you all for watching.
And we'll see you
We'll
again.
upload it to Nature's.
We will. Have a great night, all.
Bye.
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 Bye.